Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Y'all got it? Good. Before we get started, I'd like to say welcome back to my channel, the official Queen of the Bling TV, where we cover so much more than just arts and crafts. We're getting ready to get into some crazy commentary, and I hope you all will learn a little something along the way. Okay? Don't forget again, share me out, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let's go. As you can see by the first picture, our statement, what we're going to get into is why Peach McIntyre thinks she's untouchable and why social media platforms are truly to blame. Okay? Ooh, tea's getting ready to be spilled. We're going to talk about this situation because it's becoming more and more flagrant where social media influencers feel as though they can do whatever they want and they don't care who they hurt, they don't care how they hurt, as long as their numbers are up. But now let's talk about responsibility because when we see influencers like Peach McIntyre using her platform to bully nonprofits, incite her followers, yes, we're looking at you, Peach Patch, and spread chaos, it's easy to point the finger at just her. Now, don't get me wrong, she deserves all that smoke and more. But here's the bigger issue: the platform she thrives on, Meta, so we're talking about Facebook and Instagram, TikTok and YouTube, they're not innocent bystanders. They too are complicit. How? Why? They profit from it. And if we, the online community, don't push back, these platforms will keep allowing influencers like Peach McIntyre to believe that they are untouchable and unstoppable. Okay, so let's talk about platforms that build the playground. These companies built the playground and set the rules. Their algorithms don't just reward drama, they feed on it. Outrage and mess brings clicks, clicks bring ads, and ads bring money. So when Peach gets up here dragging nonprofits like Feeding Empty Little Tummies, FELT, they're doing a good work. Go look them up. By her opening up her mouth complaining about them, she's basically inciting her patch army to go after them. And the platforms let it cook. Why? Because people are fighting in the comments. Meta, TikTok, and YouTube are cashing checks. And don't think for 1 minute that the platforms don't see it. They see everything. But unfortunately, enforcement is slow, selective, and often based on what will hurt their brand image, not what will protect real people. Now, let's talk a couple of minutes about real world harm. This is bigger than internet drama or beef. Felt, an organization, which I said before is Feeding Empty Little Tummies, is an organization feeding hungry kids in Florida. They had to shut down their comment section because of Peach's reckless behavior and the behavior of the Peach Patch. I've seen some of the comments before they got deleted, and I literally have receipts that state that they were threatened. But I'm not going to reveal my hand yet, because this type of behavior must stop. Now imagine that a nonprofit silenced, distracted, and harmed because of not the trolls in the wild, but because one influencer weaponized her followers. Now, that's the power of influence when it goes unchecked. And it's platforms like Meta and TikTok that gave her the megaphone. All right, now let's get into this section: why influencers think they're untouchable. See, influencers like Peach start believing that they're untouchable, they're unstoppable because these platforms keep letting them slide. No real meaningful consequence, no real demonetization, no real deplatforming. So the message is clear, y'all. As long as you bring clicks, you can do whatever you want. Yeah, we'll knock you for for a loop for a little bit, but then you can get on there and brag that you got your platform back. You can do whatever you want. Guess what? That's dangerous because power without accountability turns into abuse. It's not just about one person, it's about a system that rewards the loudest, most toxic voices while silencing people who are doing good. Now, here's where we play our part: community accountability. So, what should we do? Should we hold these platforms accountable? Yes, we should. Report and apply pressure. One report might get ignored, but mass reporting and collective pressure forces action. It did worked before. Y'all know that. Expose and shine a light. Platforms hate bad public relations. They hate it more than anything. Creators like me and you who are watching and or listening, we play a role in that. Economic pushback. Advertisers don't want their brands tied to mess. If we demand accountability, advertisers will pull money, and trust me, money talks and BS walks. Build safer alternatives. We need to have community driven spaces that are growing and thriving so that when people start leaving the toxic platforms, the big players have to start paying attention. Y'all, here's the bottom line: Peach McIntyre might believe she's untouchable, but no influencer is bigger than the platform that hosts them. And the platforms, they're not bigger than the communities who use them. Toxic spaces don't clean themselves. We clean them with our voices, our pressure, and yes, even our wallets. So, to Peach and anyone else that's out here with that toxic foolishness thinking that they're unstoppable, the clock is ticking. And to Meta, TikTok, YouTube, y'all gonna have to clean up your playground. Or don't be surprised when people start leaving for safer, healthier spaces because the people are watching. All right, that's all I have for this particular sound bite. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to the official Queen of the Bling TV. I'm out for now, but you know I got more to say. Peace.